Hey y'all, welcome back to Jaxx Drinkwater Southern Cooking and Barbecue. In today's video, we're going to be making this up a smoked blueberry and maple sausage fatty. We're going to be doing it on the Asmoke AS350. Let's get going. So surprisingly, this fatty doesn't have a whole lot of ingredients to it. You're going to start out with 1 pound of bacon, 1 pound of maple sausage. You're going to need about 4 blueberry muffins. So we're also going to be topping the outside with some of Uncle Steve's smoke bomb and some of the inside with some of Uncle Steve's new stuff, the sweet dessert shake. So if you want to get some of this Uncle Steve's, I'll leave a link below. So like all good fatties, we need to start out with a bacon weave. So this bacon weave we want pretty tight, but we'll kind of tighten as we go. I won't bore you with the weaving of this. I'll get back with you when it's done. All right, so our bacon weave is all done. Let's go on with our maple sausage now. We're just gonna open it up here. Just kind of lay it here in the middle. Then we'll start pressing it down and spreading it out. Make sure you get a nice even layer so it all cooks evenly. Now that we have our sausage all spread evenly on this bacon weave, we're going to go over it with some of this Uncle Steve's sweet dessert shake. Not too crazy with it, but a good even layer. I like that. So we got the shake on. So let's go ahead and pinch us some pieces of these blueberry muffins. Now these blueberry muffins, I prefer them to have a little bit of like a sugar seasoning on top. No rhyme or reason about putting this down, just kind of, you know, put it in clumps, get it all nice in there. Now we're on to the trickiest part of this whole thing. You want to just start by rolling your sausage first, not your bacon. So I'm going to come around to this side and easily pick up my sausage here. Easily pick up my sausage. Carefully pick up my sausage until I get it started. And then we're going to just start gently rolling it. All right, just make sure you patch any holes you have. It's a little tricky, but just stick with it and it'll be fine. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of use this parchment paper that I have here to help me roll the bacon on a little bit. All right, and just kind of pull it back. All right, and just don't fight it, just use the parchment paper, roll it a little bit. Make sure everything's straight, uniform. Keep going, just like so. There we go, look at that. All right, and you want to make sure that your bacon seam is down. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, so let's fire up our Asmoke. With every Asmoke, you gotta prime it, so let's prime that Asmoke. All right, so we're priming our Asmoke here. If you're not familiar with the Asmoke, you have to prime it for the pellets. So I got my hopper full here, and I've turned it to the smoke setting, and you make sure that there's no obstructions or anything. You take the grill grates off and whatnot, and you just kind of put once you turn it on, you put your hand over that, make sure you feel some air, and then you just wait, and the little heating element there will heat up. The igniter, I guess they call it to be more technical. And we're starting to smell a little bit of burning, so that tells me that we're primed. So we're going to just turn it off and then replace our grates, and then we'll be ready to smoke. Our smoke's rolling. We're about ready to hit this with some Uncle Steve's smoke bomb before we put it on. Pretty generous coating here. I like the way that looks. We got a little bit off here, but that's fine. I don't want to mess with this, rolling it around, trying to season the whole thing. We don't want it to fall apart. So we got our Asmoke set to 180 degrees. We're gonna smoke it at 180 for about an hour, and then we're gonna kick up the heat to around 250. Just set it down right like that. It looks good. All right, let's close our lid. All right, we'll see y'all in about an hour. All right, so it's been an hour now. I don't expect there to be too much change to this because we've been cooking so low of a temp. Yeah, about what I expected. Maybe a little brown over on these edges here. So we're gonna kick our heat up to 250 degrees. Close the lid back down. And I'm thinking maybe we'll go another hour, hour and a half, just until that bacon's a little crispy on top and we get to at least 165 degrees in the center of our fatty. So it's been about 2 hours at 250, so we've been going about a total of 3 hours. About ready to take this off. We've checked it. We've reached an internal temperature of 165 degrees. I'm gonna take it off, let it rest, and we're gonna cut into it. It's gonna be good, I got a feeling. All right, let's give this a go. Now, my wife says I'm kind of going a little bit overboard using this Shogun slicer, but hey, go big or go home. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go right in the middle here. All right, let's see what we got. That look good? I can't even see it. Let me look at it. Oh yeah, wow. Well, let's move that out of the way. Just go right here. Can you, you know what? Let's do this. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get some of this inside stuff here. All right, here we go, guys. Cheers. Oh. Hold on. Nice, savory, in that center part, sweet with the blueberry. Very delicious. I would do this again. Now, this is like the third fatty that I've done, and I've kind of did that roll 3 different ways. This was probably the worst way. What I would do next time, and if you end up doing this fatty right here, what I would recommend is parchment paper, do your bacon weave, then put a piece of plastic wrap on top of that, then smash your sausage out, and then use both the parchment paper to help your rolling and also the plastic wrap to do it. I think that will work out a lot better and it won't be as messy. All right, guys, smoked blueberry maple sausage fatty. Do it.